What if I told you that in 2015, Nigeria dangerously became close to becoming a battleground for the US military? And this is not a conspiracy theory. It's a true story of politics, power, and terrorism, and how one defeat saved Nigeria from chaos. If you're new, kindly hit the like button and subscribe, and let's dive right in. In 2015, it was a full-blown crisis in Nigeria. Boko Haram had taken over entire territories in the northeast. Thousands were dead and millions were displaced. The government seemed overwhelmed. The world was watching, and America, with its global war on terrorism, started eyeing Nigeria. Not just with concern, but with also interest. Would Africa's most populous nation be next Afghanistan? Boko Haram had pledged allegiance to ISIS, and the Obama administration was not just having it. Nigeria started slowly becoming the headquarters for jihad. So the question then was, should the US intervene? But there was a problem. Nigeria isn't Afghanistan or Libya or even Iraq. Nigeria is a sovereign democracy with mixed religion and diverse culture, and of course lots of oil. Any military action will destabilize the entire West Africa and even Africa at large. Nigeria had a growing population of over 150 million people. With huge investment in oil, companies like Shell, Total, which belongs to the British and the French government, was going to be greatly affected. So it was a complex problem. To make matters even worse, the US blocked Nigeria from buying weapons to fight Boko Haram, which was very questioned. I mean, you started a global war on terrorism, and now you're blocking the Nigerian government from buying weapons to fight terrorism. It was actually very questioned. President Goodluck Jonathan cried foul, turning to Russia and China for ammunition. Diplomatic relations were on an all-time low, and there was tension in the air. People started accusing the US government of wanting the country to fall apart. I mean, that's only reasonable, right? There were already rumors of special ops on standby. Then came the 2015 election, one of the most tense elections in Nigeria's history. Goodluck Jonathan versus Muhammadu Buhari. There was tension, many feared death, a civil war waiting to happen.
Nigeria, the presidential election has turned deadly. Boko Haram has killed at least 39 people, including an opposition politician near polling stations in northeast Nigeria.
The US embassy issuing warnings, and on top of that, an opposition that swore to take power by any means possible. People called the president weak. There was no confidence in the government. The election was conducted at the ruling party with us. The president made a statement that changed the course of everything.
I've always affirmed nobody's ambition is worth the blood of any Nigerian.
Jonathan conceded, and just like that, the pressure valve is. But this event brought about more questions like, who was funding terrorism in Nigeria? Why was the US meddling in Nigeria's politics? Did Nigeria get better after the election? Looking back now, we can actually connect the dots and answer some questions.
The level of interference by the Obama's government was very overwhelming. It's not as if I couldn't have won the election even with that. And we should not sweep this things under the carpet. If a foreign country, or the African country, or even America or any other country interferes with our own elections, we should mention it.
If you like this video, kindly hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.